Viewers across the UK were left deeply moved after Ruth Langsford delivered an emotional and heartfelt tribute to Eamonn Holmes, a moment that quickly sparked an overwhelming outpouring of love and support. What unfolded was not driven by shock headlines or dramatic announcements, but by something far more powerful: raw emotion, shared history, and a bond that has played out in front of the public for decades. Ruth and Eamonn have long been one of British television's most familiar partnerships. Whether presenting together or supporting one another through individual projects, their connection has always felt genuine, warm, and unfiltered. That authenticity was on full display during Ruth's recent tribute, when her voice wavered and her words carried the weight of years spent side by side, both professionally and personally. As she spoke, viewers could sense that this was no ordinary on-air moment. Ruth reflected on shared memories, challenges overcome, and the unique journey they have traveled together. Her tribute was filled with gratitude rather than bitterness, affection rather than regret. It was a reminder that relationships evolve, but the respect and care built over time do not simply disappear. Social media was instantly flooded with emotional reactions. Fans described watching through tears, praising Ruth for her honesty and vulnerability. Many commented on how rare it is to see such genuine emotion on television, especially from someone who has always carried herself with strength and composure. For viewers who have grown up watching Ruth and Eamonn, the moment felt deeply personal, as though a chapter of their own lives was being acknowledged. What made the tribute especially powerful was its restraint. Ruth did not dwell on details or dramatics. Instead, she focused on appreciation for shared laughter, mutual support, and the years of teamwork that helped shape their careers. Her words suggested that even when paths change, gratitude can remain. That message resonated strongly with audiences who saw their own relationships reflected in her speech. Eamonn Holmes, a broadcasting veteran in his own right, has been a constant presence on British screens for years. Ruth's tribute highlighted not just his professional achievements, but his character behind the scenes, his humor, determination, and resilience. Viewers responded by sharing their own favorite memories of Eamonn, from iconic interviews to lighthearted moments that made him a household name. The response from fans was swift and heartfelt. Messages poured in thanking both presenters for years of companionship during morning routines, difficult news cycles, and national moments of joy and sadness. Many expressed admiration for Ruth's strength, noting how gracefully she handled such an emotional moment while remaining composed and sincere. This outpouring of love extended beyond fans. Colleagues and fellow presenters also shared messages of respect and support, praising Ruth for speaking from the heart and honoring a shared past without bitterness. The tribute became less about farewell and more about acknowledgement, a recognition of what once was and what will always matter. At its core, the moment served as a reminder that television personalities are human beings first. Behind the polished appearances are real emotions, shared histories, and moments that are not easy to articulate. Ruth Langsford's tribute offered viewers a rare glimpse into that humanity, and in doing so, strengthened the bond between broadcaster and audience. As the emotional moment came to a close, one thing was clear: the love from viewers was not rooted in drama, but in appreciation. Appreciation for honesty, for shared memories, and for the courage it takes to speak from the heart. For many watching, Ruth's words will linger, not as a goodbye filled with sadness, but as a tribute filled with respect, gratitude, and enduring warmth.